So the question is, who is Jahn Blest? I started off as a kid. I grew up without a father. I was told he was a good man and stuff, but just happened he wasn't there. Didn't know how to get a hold of him. So I had heroes in life, and a couple of those heroes, namely Socrates, was my top hero. I wanted the ultimate wise guy to be able to show me the ropes, show me how to live life, give me all the answers, and that never came around. So I lived the hard way. I fell, on my face so many times and in so many horrible ways. But the one thing that I always did was to keep learning from that, and that's what I hope everybody does that falls. Don't give up. Just learn. Um, so that's who I am. I'm a learner. And there's three ways to learn wisdom. You can learn it through thinking about it. You can learn it from being told, or you can learn it through experience. And I'm like many people who has learned from experience, no better than anybody. Uh, so that was my chase through, or my basic life throughout the years. And I started off doing music because my mom had saved letters from my dad while he was in prison, and they had songs in them and all that stuff. So naturally, I thought I'd be like my dad, and he was a good guy and stuff. I was told, and so I saw if I just wondered if I could write songs. So I started writing songs, and I happen to like that. But at the time, I lived in a small town. I still do, and it was real hard to find anybody that could play an instrument, or for that fact, to be able to record stuff. Because when I came up, it was before all this home studio and whatnot. I mean, you had to go to a big city or pay a lot of money. So it transitioned to rap, to hip hop, and I bought a drum machine and learned from scratch on that. Wasn't the greatest, but I dove into it. I spent my 10,000 hours on it, guaranteed. I performed shows in Detroit and Toledo and some surrounding areas. Not a lot. I had some fallouts with some people that I worked with, and so I'm kind of reclusive, and I just kind of stick by myself, I guess, in most ways because of that reason. Um, I started off for rap. I had this name. It was Conscience because Socrates was my hero, and then I was always thinking about your conscience. How would your conscience feel and stuff? So that became my first pseudonym. And then as life progressed, I fell, and then I kind of rebounded in a little bit better situation and stuff. So then I moved to Blessed, which is where you see the last part of the name right now. Sorry, there's a bunch of animals in the backyard. My dog's chasing them. I'll flip the camera around in a minute. So that you see the last name Blessed and stuff. That originated because I had fell down so many times, and I always seemed to bounce back higher. And whether that's just the faith in whatever, and the good in life, or a trust, whatever, so be it. But that's what happened. That's what triggered that pseudonym Blessed. And then it just went to J Blessed because somebody else had the name Blessed, and so I made the distinction and just went J Blessed, and now it's as you see, Jahn Blest. Just kind of a growth, and that's I think where I'm gonna stick with the name. Whatever, I think that's finalized now. Hopefully, you're here, I'm here, and I'm gonna take it as it goes. I gave up on music, namely rap music. I did some albums a few years ago, but it pretty much left me a good 5 years ago. Went through some struggles and stuff, and nothing ever came of music. And especially the last couple of years, I was just like, I'm done. There's nothing that's going to bring me back. And that's what I told my friends and everything, because I'd go around town, hey, you still doing music? Nope. And I meant that, truly from my heart and stuff. But life's got better plans. So here I am again. But with the difference that I'm now a 40-year-old man that's you know, try to learn everything I possibly could and become, you know, that I wanted to have when I was younger. So I'm gonna try to give back here in my music. I don't know how often I'll be releasing songs and stuff, but you know, as I'm inspired, I'll be dropping them, and hopefully you'll be liking them. And I'll try not to short you, and I hope that you guys, you know, really take something from it. Aside from that, man, let's do this. Peace. I told you I'd flip the camera around, so there's my dog chasing all the animals in the tree.